How are we? What's going on? I just set up this little situation in my office. I'm so proud of myself. I have like this tripod situation that my phone is on. I hope that I'm recording everything okay, though I did not really pull myself together. I'm sorry. I really honestly have not been having the patience or push to do so. I'm just in one of those slumps again. I went to sleep in this sweatsuit. Now have just been like organizing, cleaning the house, getting ready for my day in this sweatsuit. I told myself, Whitney, put yourself together, look cute, you're going to be on camera. And I just like can't get out of this sweatsuit. I realize it's like a sensory thing. It's something about taking off the clothes and being cold and like not liking to change. Like I hate fittings. I hate trying on a bunch of things in stores. I don't like trying on things either. Like I can usually eye something and tell if it's going to work. Like I don't know. Weird issue to have, but I am going to tennis after this. I picked out a little cute outfit and I am going to change even though I haven't shaved my legs. But today is actually my 10-year anniversary. Oh my God. I have so many different feelings. I'm like so in love with Timmy that it hurts. Like I feel so lucky to be with him every single day. He is just proven to be such an amazing partner. Like I just love him so much. I am bummed because he's going through like a little bit of a shit time with his family and like some health stuff. Everything's going to be fine. We're really thinking everything is going to be fine, given all the odds, but just emotionally he's a little bit down. So it's like I'm trying to be in a good mood and be there for him and like celebrate, but I'm feeling for him. It's like one of those bittersweet times, you know. I think he's probably going to head to the East Coast tomorrow or Sunday so we can celebrate our anniversary tonight. I told him he could just go if he felt like his heart was pulling him to just go to the East Coast, that he should, but he's going to wait it out for like a day or two. But tonight we are going to sumo and sushi. We saw this live sumo wrestling and sushi in like a box show and thought it would sound fun and thought honestly it would be a fun thing to take Sunny to, but then we realized that there's no kids allowed, so we were like, okay, let's do it for our anniversary. So that's what we're doing. And then he made a dinner reservation for after because he knows I'm probably not going to eat like sushi from a box at a sumo wrestling show at like a convention center. I don't know. We'll see. It's going to be an experience. It's like a different kind of anniversary. I am doing a solo today, as you can tell. I have not really prepared, if I'm being perfectly honest. I mean, I've prepared in terms of like knowing the questions that I'm going to answer, but I have not done any prep work. So let's just get right into it. I hope everyone's having a good day so far, by the way. My day has been good. I woke up really early. I've been waking up so early. Why? I'd like to sleep till 7. 7 would be ideal. Okay. These are a compilation of questions that were part of my AMA on Instagram that I didn't get to. I always feel like so bad when I don't get to all the questions, but I take so much time doing them that it ends up taking so long. And I'm like, okay, well, I have this other long form platform that I can use. So let's go. All right. First question. How tall am I? I'm 5'10". I'm pretty sure I'm 5'10". I'm like right on the cusp of like 5'9" to 5'10". What is that, like 5'9.11"? You guys, I couldn't do Sunny's first grade math the other day. We need those like math graphics from YouTube here, but he's doing subtraction using blocks of 10 and ones, and he like can subtract and gets the right answers, but having to then show how you got to it using blocks of 10s and ones, like I know it sounds easy, but it's not, and it wasn't. And we had to write on his homework, like, do not understand. And I have to have now a follow-up meeting with her to learn. Okay. Have you always been confident in your height? Honestly, no. Like I shot up when I was in high school, and I think I felt a little bit uncomfortable at the beginning. It was like all of a sudden very quickly. I had no idea I was going to be this tall. Like I didn't really have tall people in my family. And I did definitely feel self-conscious with guys. Like I just felt big. So it took me some time to realize that like height, no matter what, is beautiful. And this is something we can't control. And now I fully embrace it. Like I wear 3-4 inch heels when I'm out with Timmy and I'm taller than him. And I think that like when I was a little bit insecure with it, I formed a little bit of a slump that now I'm trying to reverse. Like I'm constantly checking myself and checking my posture. I remember my best friend's mom like always patting us on the back. Oh, it was also just good for us too. I feel good in it now. I think there was a time when I wanted to be like a cute little tan brunette just because that was the opposite of what I was. But I think that we all can feel those things. Like the grass is always greener. And maybe that's why I've been sort of exploratory in my looks, like why I'm like cutting my hair or coloring it or whatnot, because I'm just trying out different versions of how I see myself. But when it comes back to it, how I want to look is mostly just an enhanced version of what I am, if that makes sense. Like I'm a little bit mousy brown blonde, so I want to like stay that way, but maybe enhance it with a few highlights. Fine with my face shape, so I'm not gonna like go crazy, but I'm gonna like do some things for some wrinkles and some texture. Like I'm at the point where I'm not trying to look like someone else. I'm just trying to, I guess, enhance what I have. And maybe that's even a waste of my time. Why are we constantly trying to enhance? Like, why can't we just be? But that's a whole other conversation, and I still like enhancing. Okay. Do you still consider yourself to be an influencer? I mean, I think technically, yes. Like I influence things. I share my life. I share my style, the things I love, the people that I connect with, the ways that I think, but I've never really like led with that word. It doesn't feel like fully aligned with how I view myself, but I do think of myself more as like a curator in a creative way, and an influencer is part of my job. Being an influencer is part of what I do, but it's not the whole thing. Like I don't really think of myself in that way day to day. I'm genuinely sharing things that I believe in, and if that influences someone, amazing, but I like don't wake up thinking like time to share my life, hopefully people want to live like me. Like that's not happening. Okay, I'm going to take a little break because I have to get ready for tennis, but this has been fun so far, and we'll be right back. I can't believe it's November and we need to start thinking about gift giving again, but I guess here we are. I mean, it's also kind of exciting. Nobody wants to give gifts that are forgettable. And that's why the RealReal is going to be one of my secret weapons for gift giving this year. The RealReal is the most trusted name in authenticated luxury resale, and it's the best place to find thoughtful, sustainable, one-of-a-kind pieces that feel personal and exciting to give. In our world filled with gifts bound for return centers and landfills, the RealReal is offering all of us a different way to do it, and one that feels so much less stressful. At up to 90% off retail price, you can give the pieces from the brands you love most, including Fendi, Cartier, Prada, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, and so many more. Unlike other resale sites, everything the RealReal sells is authenticated in person by luxury experts, so you know you are getting exactly what you're paying for. So far, I found some amazing gift options there, and even something for myself. I just got a leopard Dolce & Gabbana shift dress. It's so cute, but I also found this really cute pair of vintage YSL earrings that my best friend had mentioned months ago, and also this little cute black robe bag that I've been eyeing maybe for my sister. Selling on the RealReal is also just as easy. They handle everything: the photography, pricing, shipping, all of it. The RealReal is the world's largest and most trusted resource for authenticated luxury resale. With thousands of pre-loved luxury arrivals daily, no one does resale like the RealReal, and no one makes the holidays shine brighter than the RealReal. And now get $25 off your first purchase when you go to therealreal.com/Whit. That's therealreal.com/Whit to get your $25 off. Start shopping now at therealreal.com/Whit Neiman.com/Whit. I have always loved the idea of sending real mail. There's something personal, intentional, and just special about it. Holiday cards during the cozy time of year feel nostalgic and sweet, and Minted is the absolute best place to make them. When I get them, I put them up on my fireplace mantle. It just feels so cozy. I love seeing where everybody's at in their life too. But Minted holiday cards are joy in your mailbox, and I love knowing I can be the start of that joy for my friends and family. Minted has unmatched paper quality and customization options that allow you to up-level your holiday cards and make a statement. Right now, I'm in the middle of designing ours. I've sent out a few drafts to some friends just to see like what they think. And I feel like I'm going for something lighthearted, something cute, something us, definitely something not too serious for our family. Probably a funny photo of the three of us with a cute design. And we need to include Penny too. I can't forget about Penny, but Minted has so many unique templates that make it easy to build off an idea and turn it into something that's super beautiful and personal. And the most amazing part of Minted, the free recipient addressing. Minted literally prints all your loved ones' addresses right on the envelope for free. It's a small thing, but it makes the whole process seamless, stress-free, and actually fun. Bring your traditions to life with independent art and design this holiday season. Use code WITHWIT for 20% off Minted holiday cards, gifts, and wrapping paper. Again, that's code WITHWIT for 20% off your Minted holiday cards, gifts, and wrapping paper. This episode is brought to you by Neiman Marcus, your home for the most exceptional gifts. Okay, let's talk about holiday shopping. When I can manage to get ahead of it, I actually love finding gifts that feel thoughtful and special. Neiman Marcus is one of the most inspiring places to find gifts I can think of. There's truly something for everyone, from Bottega's new It bag to gourmet goodies and beauty must-haves for friends, the chicest kids' clothes, and toys for all my nieces and nephews, and a few things I definitely don't need but added to my cart anyway. And then there are their legendary fantasy gifts, the totally over-the-top, one-of-a-kind experiences that are just really fun to browse. Like one of them is a portrait session with Annie Leibovitz. How insane is that? The fantasy gifts are a little bit out of my price range, but I will say that looking through them inspires me to get more creative and just dream big about gift giving again. Neiman Marcus offers such an effortless shopping experience overall. The holiday gift guides are perfectly curated, and if you're overwhelmed, their style advisors can help you find the perfect thing at any price point, zero stress. So if you are looking for gifts that will actually surprise and delight, head to Neiman Marcus. It's the ultimate destination for holiday gifting for everyone on your list and a few things for yourself. I went to tennis. And I'm now recording this second half. So sorry, I'm in a different outfit, but I'm doing things on my own time. And I'm delayed with this, and I'm so sorry. And it's something that I feel shitty about myself about, like just late on things. And then I also am supposed to like film this content next week, and Penny needs to be in it, but she's going to the trainer next week because Timmy's going to be out of town. He's trying to make my life easier. And I'm just like scheduling wrong, and I don't know, feeling like a little bit chaotic, but it's fine. It's fine. This is just what life is, and none of it matters. Literally, like it really doesn't. Like I'll say that out loud. I'll say that stupid shit out loud, and then I'll just be like, none of this matters. Like you're fine. You're healthy. You're good. You're happy. Everything will get sorted out. Let's get back to the questions. People want to know about my rising sign. I didn't know people cared about this so much, but Julia, my lovely Julia, did some research about this, and I guess saw that my rising is Aries. My moon is Leo. Basically, it feels like it kind of tracks what it says, but I always feel so iffy about this astrology stuff because I just wonder if it can track for anyone. Like some of the stuff is just so vague. It says I'm driven, but I feel like a lot of people are driven, and a little bit fiery underneath, which like I feel, but I'm not super fiery. But this part I do feel like that's cushioned by a sensitive and emotional layer. So I see that. I see like there is a fire in me to accomplish something, but that I get like sensitive or emotional about it. And so then it's like harder for that fiery side to come out. And sometimes I wish it would come out a little bit more, but it's like, I don't know, kind of cool to hear that I have that in me. Yeah, let's look at some of the other things. To give a little background, your rising sign is like how you present to the world, your outer persona and the first impressions. Your moon sign represents your inner emotional self, your inner world, your subconscious, and your instincts. And then your sun sign is your core identity, your ego, and who you are at the most fundamental level. So Aries rising for me, bold, energetic, assertive nature. Okay, not so energetic, honestly. Often appear as natural leaders who are charismatic and confident. Okay, feeling sort of on. Can come off as direct and blunt in communication. Definitely me, working on that. Like, even though I'm sensitive, I can be really blunt. Driven by a mindset of constant action. I do feel like I am constantly talking about doing things and acting on things and productivity. I love new beginnings and I am a risk taker. The energetic, the go, go, go with the sense of urgency, like isn't really me so much. So that's my Aries rising. That's like that part of me. My Leo moon is all about warmth, gentle, charismatic, feelings that are big, bold, and impossible to ignore. Flamboyant, a strong desire for attention but doesn't seek it desperately. That could be me. Likes to be in charge and can be a noble, powerful leader. I hope so. Does it say like any bad stuff about you? Like, why does it just say good stuff? Because everyone could just always be like, yeah, that's me. That's me. That's me. Like, I feel like I'm trying to be realistic. It says loyal. Like, I am loyal, but I'm not like the most loyal. That makes me sound bad. But like, I'm not going to just like fight someone's battle just because I love them. Like, it has to be based on some sort of principle. That also, you can be an endless source of entertainment. Not really. I'm glad that some people find me entertaining, but I don't really like to perform. Okay, so this combination of Pisces, Sun, Leo moon, and Aries rising creates a personality that is both sensitive and confident with a magnetic energy that draws people towards you. You possess an intuitive nature that allows you to easily read the energy of those around you. Always talking about my gut intuition, while also possessing a strong sense of self-expression and leadership. While your sensitivity to the emotions of others can be a strength, you may struggle with setting boundaries to protect yourself from those who would take advantage of your kind nature. That I don't have an issue with. Like, I'm a big boundary setter. Your Leo's moon need for recognition may be tempered by your Pisces sun's tendency towards humility and selflessness. Yeah, like I am looking for a little bit of attention. Like, I wouldn't be doing this if I weren't. Like, I have to be honest with myself. At times, your rising's impulsivity may lead you to take risks without considering the consequences. This can lead to conflicts with others who feel you are not taking their needs into consideration. That's definitely me. Like, I'll just do some shit and not think about how it's going to affect others. I wish I could give an example. I think I'm like always looking for sort of easy outs. And then the easy outs can sometimes make things more difficult for me in the long run. So that's that. Did I go a lot into astrology? Let me take a sip of my coffee. I get my like vanilla latte from Coffee Bean almost like every other morning. This morning though, they didn't really put any vanilla in it. So I just sweetened it with honey and it's pretty tasty. Okay. I have to sit on my legs all the time. It's like, it's weird. I think that's why my hip's in pain though. My hamstring's in pain too. I like was walking to tennis in so much pain. I'm like, this is fucking 40, man. 10 years married, 40 years alive. Woo! All right. And then this question, how is my mom doing? Thank you for asking, first of all. It's really, really sweet and kind for you to ask without even knowing me or knowing my mom or knowing the full situation. But my mom is doing well. Things are steady at the moment. Nothing like super traumatic or intense is going on. I will be talking a little bit more about this because I'm actually working with care.com to teach you guys about this new concierge service that they're launching, which is just like so helpful for us in this sandwich generation because there's so much responsibility on us. And it's again, something that we don't know where to go to for the expertise on this. And like, I am down to talk about the sometimes depressing and mundane but real shit that we have enough to go through as adults. So I always say, I don't want it to feel like I'm keeping information from you or being secretive, but I'm also just always trying to respect my mom's privacy. She's had it rough. She's had it rough. She lost her sister like 20 years ago, and then she lost her husband, and then she was caregiving for her parents. Like, she was a sole caregiver for her parents, and she lost them, and she's had a lot of grief, and she never went to therapy. And she is so wonderful and such a leader, but I think a lot of this grief has just clouded her brain a little bit. And unfortunately, she's dealing with some memory issues, and that's been really hard to cope with. But she is taking to this nurse now that is wonderful. And she's going on walks and going to the beach and like living a life, like going away with her best friend on a sleepover this weekend. So things are good. Thank you for asking. And it's nice for me to be able to say that out loud when it is good, because like we need to revel in those moments. This podcast is sponsored by the one and only Squarespace. I feel like everyone has a folder on their phone or computer where they put their like someday ideas, right? The ideas that have just been sitting in the back of your mind that you keep saying you'll start someday. Whether it's a side project, a brand, a blog, whatever it is, Squarespace is the easiest and most inspiring way to finally bring it to life. Squarespace is an all-in-one website platform where you can design, customize, and share your little corner of the internet without needing to know a single line of code. The coolest feature is their design intelligence. It's like a creative assistant that gets you. Squarespace asks a few questions about your vision, your vibe, your goals, and then helps you build a site that actually feels like you. No boring cookie cutter templates, just something that looks modern, professional, and personal all at once. And if you're selling anything, products, memberships, even digital content, Squarespace Payments makes it so simple. You can start accepting Apple Pay, Afterpay, Klarna, all in minutes. Plus, everything connects seamlessly to your socials, so people can go from your Instagram or TikTok straight to your site without missing a beat. So if you've been telling yourself someday, maybe this is your sign. Start the site, launch the project, and share your work with the world. Squarespace makes it not just doable, but beautiful. Head to squarespace.com/withwit for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use code WITHWIT to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. We all want to look good, feel sharp, and age as slowly as possible, right? But we also need routines that feel straightforward and doable. I've come to the realization that the messy powders are honestly just too much for me to stick to. That's why I've been trying Vital Vitamins Age Defying Bundle. It's 3 simple supplements, all third-party tested and made in the USA. The bundle includes Multi-Collagen Complex Plus, which is like an all-in-one beauty supplement that combines 5 types of collagen with biotin, hyaluronic acid, and vitamin C for glowy skin, stronger nails, and happy joints. Then there's Brain Booster Plus, a caffeine-free blend of ginkgo, lion's mane, and essential brain vitamins that helps me lock in without any jitters or crash. It's like a mental reset button, and I feel like it gives me a clear head when I'm trying to juggle a bunch of things, which this week I am. Timmy's out of town. I'm on my own. I actually am going to go take one of these right now. But last, there's the NAD Plus, which supports cellular energy and healthy aging, basically what all the celebrities swear by for that slow aging, glowy from within vibe. So since I started on Vital Vitamins, my skin's been happier. I feel more focused, and I'm actually remembering to take my vitamins because it's so easy. My rule this season is to make the healthy choice, the easy choice, and this bundle totally does that. 6 capsules, 1 habit, and it's done. Vital Vitamins is offering my listeners 20% off all orders with code WITHWIT at myvitalvitamins.com. That's myvitalvitamins.com and use code WITHWIT for 20% off. And a surrogacy update from one intense thing to another. We are still kind of in the same spot that we have been. We have chosen a surrogate. We are now just going through the legal process. Like physically, everything all looks good. Everything is cleared. We just now have to get lawyers involved and just like bang out this contract. So actually, this is a good reminder. The ball is in my court for the next step. I have to go through our contract with our attorney. So it's just like a lot of paperwork at the moment, but really trying for a transfer by the end of the year and getting excited, honestly. Like the thought of a baby in this house. I want that opportunity to slow down in that way and just really appreciate that time. And I think me putting all this positive energy into it and like envisioning what that will be is healthy for me right now. Like sometimes I think that envisioning the future and getting too far into the future can set you back because then you're even more disappointed if something doesn't go your way. But I am a firm believer in visualizing things, manifesting things, and it doesn't hurt you anymore if you have a disappointment or something is delayed. Like you're going to be just as hurt. So it's okay to get excited about something. All right. What are your plans for the holidays? So we usually go with Timmy's family every Christmas. His mom has always loved Christmas and they do a whole thing. They had a big Christmas party growing up in their house. And so we're going to be with them, but we're going to be in the city this year actually, which is different. We usually do something, I don't know. I guess every year it's been different. Last year we were in Palm Beach because my brother was getting married. Sorry, Timmy's brother. The year before maybe was at Jamaica. I don't know. It feels like it's been a beachy thing and I was really looking forward to that. But just with everything that's going on with the family and just keeping it easy, we're going to stay in the city and have like a quintessential New York Christmas, and it will be really nice. It will be cute. It will be nice to be in New York and not be working and not have an agenda and just be like a tourist in the city during Christmas. I'm looking forward to that. Okay, early Christmas shopping. Any gifting faves for a sister-in-law? So I've been thinking about this. Something elevated but useful. Maybe something like a facial at a place that you've been researching, or a massage, or if you don't want to spend that much, maybe like your favorite scented candle or a really cute robe with her initials embroidered on it, or like a simple piece of gold jewelry from Shop Heart or Bauble Bar, but things that feel considered but not too specific. Gifts for husbands, aunties, cousins, etc. So for husbands lately, I've been liking more experiences. I should have done that for Timmy. I can still do that actually. I got him such a lame present. Did I already talk about this? If I did, I'm sorry. But if I didn't, I'm just going to go into it. I got him, he's been using a Ziploc bag as a toiletry bag. So I got him a Bottega toiletry bag and I feel like he's not going to be into it. But is my memory that bad? Anyways, for Timmy, like something like an experience, a dinner, a massage, tickets to something, a game, a show, a magic show, a trip. For aunties, I feel like, I don't know, a cute little vintage pair of earrings or some skincare that you know that they love that's a little bit luxe, or I don't know, like a pretty scarf or wrap or something. I've been wanting like a nice wrap, and I don't know, tips for anyone getting me a present. Like I think it's a cute layering piece and good for this like Los Angeles fall that's hot but cold but rainy but burning. It's weird. All right. I obviously need to do some research on gifting. Next one is just like a mixed bag of random questions. Let's go. Number one High Confectionary product. I would say honestly right now it's my go to sleep strawberry flavor. It's just such a good chill out flavor. It doesn't have the melatonin in it, so it's not going to put you to sleep. Like you're still going to be able to take one or two and just chill and feel like that amazing body high. But the strawberry is just so tasty. The packaging is so cute, and it's the perfect wind down that helps my body and my brain to like shut off evenly. Okay, favorite reality show of all time. Oh my God. The Hills? The City? No, not The Hills. The City was good. I don't have favorite reality shows. I used to love The Bachelor. I would say like spanning my life, The Bachelor, Bachelorette franchise was probably my favorite. I grew up watching them every single Monday or Tuesday or whatever night they were on at my parents' house. And every night would be a theme night of like tacos or stir fry or paninis or pizza night or whatever. And my dad was a part of them. And I don't know, just like so many nostalgic memories. But I like haven't watched that franchise in so long. I think when I was in my hotel in New York, The Golden Bachelor was on and I watched like 5 minutes of it. The petty drama, like I couldn't deal with. Like I can't deal with that anymore. Like I was saying recently, I can't even watch Housewives anymore because the drama is just so petty. It just feels like I'm wasting my time. Okay, my last big splurge purchase was definitely Timmy's anniversary present. Before that, I don't know. I haven't really bought anything really expensive in a while. Probably my Prada sandals. Yeah. My Prada flip-flops that have just like the little silver and black triangle. I couldn't believe I spent that much on a pair of flip-flops, but I actually wear them all the time. Coco Schiffer had them and told me she wore them all the time in the city. And I was like, okay. Vacation splurge suggestions. So I'm dying to go to like any Amman property. Like any Amman property, sign me up. Like I am dying to go. If you want that kind of stillness, I would love to go to Greece. I've never been to Greece. Maybe Mallorca if you want like beauty and food, or like Costa Rica if you want adventure but still luxury. I don't know. There's so many places that I want to go. I want to go back to Jamaica and really experience like the nature of Jamaica. I want to go to the south of France. Maybe that. Is there on Amman in the south of France? Because that sounds ideal. All right. Where do you get clothes for Sunny? So I don't really shop for Sunny much anymore because Sunny only wears two things. He wears the black and white t-shirts from Cat and Jack from Target or Hanes with Bucket Squad shorts, Nike crew socks, and either Birkenstock clogs or basketball shoes. Like that's all he wears. Before I was going to like Zara Kids for affordable. Bobo Chose's is so cute. Riley and Crew is so cute. But like he's being very specific and very simple, and it's honestly easy for me. So I'm supporting that. Okay, a chic winter courthouse bridal look. So I love this. I think like a beautifully tailored cream coat, maybe like a slip dress or a structured mini underneath with like a sheer white tight and a simple pump. Clean hair, glowy makeup, feels minimal, but major impact. All right. And do you guys think you'll be doing anything like previously on the Squeeviously again? Ugh, I know. So lots of questions about this. We started the subscription channel and we were doing reactions to Made in Chelsea on there, but it was kind of wonky. The interface was wonky. Not enough people were signing up and we just didn't know if people were into it anymore. Like we've been doing it for so long, it just felt like maybe the idea was stale. So we stopped doing it and we're unsure what our future looks like on YouTube and reaction videos, but we are thinking about it. It's on our mind. I think once, maybe probably after this year, like fresh start into the new year, we'll think about a solid plan for YouTube, but we haven't forgot about you and we love you and thank you for asking. Yeah, I just don't want it to feel like a job. Like I want it to feel like when we have the right idea and it lands, I'm there. Okay, guys, I think that's it. I'm hoping that this looks okay. Gardeners are outside, so good time to end. But I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a great week and peace in the streets, friends.